Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Best teammates.
Oh, am I supposed to say something?
Yeah, apparently. I didn't want to give away your job from last week's episode.
Well, you guys did such a great job without me last week, and it was nice to be missed. Hello, Jarrod Walsh here. Andy Martin, are you here?
I am here. Hello.
Rosie, are you here?
I'm technically
Thanks to Connolina
here.
at the Brighton Trophy Centre. It is great to be back with another
Don't do
episode.
that when I'm in a different location.
Oh, it's radio, mate. No one's supposed to know that you're in Melbourne. Got to leave at 9 o'clock. Got a meeting. I've got a chance to revive my 90s TV show.
No. I've got to leave at 8:25 during the 8:30 ad break. Can you run best of bits for the next half an hour?
You got any best of bits lying around? Because there is a chance that the talk topic of do you teach someone to play the accordion at 7 o'clock in the morning is a real cut through. And what other 90s show do you want to revive?
Wow. Like you're obviously talking about Cozzy there, I guess.
Hey, welcome back. Connolina at Brighton Trophy Centre. Guys.
Yeah.
Guess where I've just been?
I reckon you've probably just been to the Brighton Trophy Centre to get yourself a drink of water like I should right now.
Ooh,
Well, there's a couple of
wow.
things about that. So I went to Brighton Trophy Centre and I saw Con and I had a Scotch.
Yeah.
I had a Scotch on the rocks.
So it would have been like 11:30, 11:20 maybe in the morning?
I had a Scotch on the rocks at 11:20. Con's sitting there and he's got his coffee and I'm like, where's the Scotch? And I think he thought I was joking. So we had a quick chat and Con's looking really good. He's lost about 6 kilo in 3 weeks.
Really?
And yeah, he has. He looks
Did he have
incredible.
gastro?
Yeah, is it plastic poisoning
No,
from the
no, no.
trophies?
Like
No, nothing.
at the moment?
And I said, oh, what's happened? He's like, no, I just wanted to eat a little bit better. And he looks great. And I said, okay, that's good. But where's the Scotch? And he's like, we just got a text from Matt saying what time we're recording today, which is just ridiculous. So we went and had a Scotch on the rocks.
That's awesome.
And it was lovely. Can I also say there's some really big news about Brighton Trophy Centre which will be revealed in the next few weeks. And
Good.
I couldn't be more proud of Con and Lena. And it's amazing. Like, it's really, really good.
Do you know
No,
what
you
this
go,
is,
mate.
Andy?
Sorry, what?
Do you know what the news is?
Well, I won't know unless Jarrod tells me what the news is.
I'm not going to tell you. So Rosie's at home with little Nicoletta and he looks great, really handsome.
I was going to say
Baby.
on video, this is going to come across weird, but it's coming out of my mouth, so it's fine. But on video, the way you're sitting with little Nicoletta in your what do you call it? Like a
Breast?
Breast.
Why are you doing that with your hands?
No. It's a baby carrier.
Oh, baboose. Papoose.
She's in a baby carrier.
Yeah, it looks like when I
narky.
get my old mate out in my pants. It's just this
Oh
head
my God, do
dome
not
near
compare
my chin.
baby's head to anything in your pants.
Too late.
We had a Scotch, and anyway, Rosie, who's at home with little boy Nicoletta, and we had a. So Andy's like, "Hey, do you want a water?" And I said, "Yeah, that'd be sweet." So Andy fills up the. He's got it looks like a coffee, like a big takeaway coffee cup here that he's put his. It's a smash cup. He's put his coffee in or whatever, and then he's filled up a glass for me with. A sparkling water, and I go and sit down in the Ozcast studio, and Andy looks at me directly in the eye and starts drinking out of my cup, and I'm like, was that for me? He's like, oh yeah. And I think it was a power move just so I would know that I'm in his office. And he's literally looking at me in the eye and drinking my water. So I got another one. So thank you, because I got a sore throat. I might have COVID.
Oh, good. I'm so glad I'm not there.
I'm glad for the next few weeks off.
What are the rules with that?
I don't know.
You can do what you want. The rules are do what you want.
I had a meeting with 2 girls in Perth yesterday.
Was there a cup?
Oh.
Well, I mean, that's what we're talking about. We're trying to talk about how to get their
Because I had a meeting with a guy who brought a jar.
No.
There's something about this. I was in Melbourne last week and I hosted Australia's Pet Show. And
It looks fun.
yeah, it was
looked
interesting.
really good.
It was interesting.
Good T-shirt.
Thank you. Went past a strip club, and I was speaking to someone about this strip club because I've obviously never been in there before, And he said,
Spearmint Rhino.
what's that?
The Spearmint Rhino. Would you like to go through your history? And I don't know, what is it?
So he said that a lot of the strip clubs are really struggling at the moment financially because of OnlyFans. So he's saying that like a lot of the strippers are realising that they can be in their house and do what they would do at a strip club via their phone and get paid a shitload more money than going to a dodgy venue and have men inappropriately touch them of all ages and demographics and nationalities, which they don't want.
Yeah, Rosie.
How did they turn racist? Anyway.
But it's
No, it wasn't
essentially
racist.
they can do what they want when they want without the management or the
And make like 20 grand a week.
Yeah.
And then it's better for the people going because they don't get judged when they walk out the door.
Well, this is the other thing, Rosie, that this person said the other issue is people are worried about going to adult entertainment establishments because of phones and social media now that they will be caught. So it used to be like a cardinal sin to have a phone out with a camera at a particular place, but it is so easy now to pretend you are texting and have your phone on filming stuff where people... Like, I feel that something like that is... Are you okay there, Nicoletta, or is that you, Rosie, going...
That's the baby.
Okay, yeah, because...
And it was partly me. We're talking about strip joints here.
It's supposed to be private and you're supposed to have privacy,
yeah.
but everybody's privacy... We live in like a gotcha world now where you go out and see someone of profile.
Gotcha.
Yeah, and they're like, yeah, look who I've seen here. Bang, done.
And also, like, now that I've had kids, I look at the world differently from a safety point of view. And going out to those establishments in my early 20s, if I did, not that I did, but I could have for research purposes for radio, and to staying at home and being safe, the types of people that hang around there, they got alcohol in their system, all that sort of stuff. Some crazy shit can go down.
At a minimum.
Yeah, but like things could go from just a standard night, everyone having fun, to something really, really bad within minutes when you can just be at home, old mate it off, and then you pay your $9, then you're good to go.
That's it. Rosie, what's been going on with you, mate? How's the kid?
Oh, the kid is good. And I was going to say, we're in a rental in this place where I am right now while we're building, and there's a massage place on the corner, and it's a special massage place. I can only assume.
How do you know?
Well,
Chris been down there a fair bit, hasn't he?
Chris has got some late night IT work there.
No.
Found the VIP card out of his wallet.
How
Irritated
can you
testicle.
know? No,
IT.
well, how can you know? Because I would love a massage, and I don't think this one is.
I'll
giving
tell
me
you
the
how you
massage
know.
that I
Well,
want.
you know when their fist disappears.
No! Before you walk in the door.
Oh, yeah.
Someone should definitely ask for consent before.
So I drive down Hindley Street at about 4:45 every morning, right? And how I can tell is that at 4:45 in the morning, I don't feel like a sports massage.
Yeah. I got sore shins.
So, Rosie, has Christopher been in there?
No, the awkward thing is it's right on the corner and there's a traffic light set there.
Is it a red traffic light?
Where there is red, orange and green. And when people come out, you can see them come out. It's
What do you
very
mean by that?
public. It's a very undiscreet.
Yeah, it's that bad that when they come out, they come out.
Yeah, you're yet to send us your address anyway, so you a chance of doing that because we can go and visit.
Because we can come along to the baby shower if you want as well.
I sent you my address. And
Did you?
There's no more baby showers.
There's no more baby showers. What's been going on with you, Andy?
Actually, this morning I nearly died, so that's good. Next caller.
Here's Con.
Yeah. So
13, 10, 60, when did yours die?
no, my normal drive in, I usually try to either go really early or sort of like the after 9 o'clock, so I miss the peak hour traffic going from Brighton to the city, right? Because it's quite hectic when you get around the Morpheville area, you know, the race course. Around there.
Yeah.
It's really full on traffic-wise. So I'm cruising through. It's about, let's say, it's about 8:15. So I'm right in the thick of peak hour traffic. And I saw an opening, and that's about it. saw an opening in traffic and
Yeah.
coming up to the, I don't know if you're familiar with the Morford Road sort of area where the race course is, and there's like a set of traffic lights before you get to the tram line, and it's always pretty hectic in the
Yeah,
morning.
I do
people
know
trying
that.
to turn
I
right.
was just on there before, going back from Brighton Trophy Centre.
Yeah, and there's a lot of things you got to work out, like do I go in the left lane for a while and then try to work my way across to the right lane to turn right onto
Yeah.
the highway, all that sort of stuff, all that negotiating you got to do. So I'm thinking about that, and I've seen an opening in the fast lane, so I've jumped in the fast lane and I've just gone about 50 k's an hour through that set of traffic lights where the race course is. All of a sudden, a horse fucking bolts out from
my God.
the right-hand side where they have the horses. And literally, no one's holding it. The horse has bolted, and my car I've had to lock up my brakes into the intersection. And just in time, like a Bridgestone ad, I had stopped in time. And
Is
I was
this
like,
a
great.
Bridgestone ad?
It was a Bridgestone ad. Hashtag spawn.
Buy 4, pay for 3.
Yeah, thanks for coming, guys. And it's clipped its back foot on the car next to me as it's going, because the car was
Oh my
going faster on my
gosh.
left. And it had no shit. I had then sat there for about 10 minutes going, what just happened? This could have been the worst thing in the world, because a horse of that side, especially one that's a racehorse, it's like the food they give it hypes them real right up, so ready to race sort of thing. So they're a real hot-headed horse. And man, that thing was
It's
going
like
hard.
Jarrod before the gym and that pre-gym workout. It's a
Yeah,
bit
and
like a
also
horse.
just the way that he hangs as well.
But the horse would destroy the car.
Yeah,
And you'd
absolutely.
destroy the horse.
Absolutely.
Are you talking about the horse or yourself, Andy?
I'm talking about both you and me on a lads' night out.
yeah. Yeah. Otherwise known as the
trainer-
Melbourne Cup.
Did a trainer come run?
Well,
like,
it was
did
peak
someone come
hours,
retrieve the
cars
horse?
everywhere. Yeah, the poor trainer, like it was either a trainer or, whoever they have, like
Megan Trainer.
a Megan Trainer holding the horse. She's like saw her life flash past her eyes, because a horse bolting into traffic's not a good thing, and everyone's doing 60 k's an hour. Like, something really bad probably should have happened, but it didn't, thank God. So
That's not good.
Wow.
no, so that was a good start to the day, but it's gotten better.
You been
so,
all right? Yeah?
yeah, no, things are going well. It's been good hanging around Adelaide, as I was talking to Rosie in the last episode.
Yeah, I liked it. It was a good
great to see
episode.
Jarrod.
I enjoyed listening to you guys. It was really nice. I'm glad that you did it, because
It was good. It was just a good conversation.
you guys freaked out about someone opening the show. What'd you freak out about? You're both capable and very good at what you do.
Yeah, fair call. But we're just reliant on you. That's like you said in
I
the
know,
previous
just-
episode
it's-
about you make us and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
all
that
stuff.
too.
Yeah.
You have drilled that into our brains. No, it's
I like to be missed.
comfort.
Yeah.
You know, it's just
I'm like your
when you
security
always do
blanket.
this-
You know, you suck on your security blanket. And, yeah.
Yeah, and also like your hardest cardboard as well.
So I've got a bit of a story.
Oh, good.
It's like a two-parter. So you know how I said I was going to go to the doctor? Because I wanted to get some
Moles?
cream.
Yeah. For your
Oh,
old mate.
the other. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a two-parter actually. So first of all, what I realised the other day when I was wiping my bottom, which is disgusting, I know, but I wipe it to the tune of John Farnham Pressure Down. So whenever I wipe my bottom, all I hear is the start. Have a listen to the start of this song.
Oh my God.
Now imagine me wiping
Yeah,
like
I
this.
can.
So you can, and I can hear it with.
So you're dabbing your
I
butt?
can hear it with the toilet paper. Shh, 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 shh. Here it is again. You'll be able to hear it now. Okay.
But I can see you moving your hips at the same time.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
anyway, I went to the doctor to go and suss that out.
Can I ask, like, do you describe that to the doctor? Like, this is how I wipe my ass.
I had two very different conversations with the doctor yesterday, and I feel like it's important I share both with you. So the first one was a more serious one, and the second one said, "Yeah, I scratch my ass in my sleep, and I think it's a bit red raw. Can you take a look?"
Oh.
So we got
Like,
to that after the 1st
We've had
one.
this conversation before. Is it
Yeah.
the cleave of your butt that you scratch that's the itchy
Yeah, it's
part,
a bit of
or is
cleave.
it actually physically in the donut hole? Straight in the Japanese flag.
I didn't realise that I'm here with Dr. Martin again.
Yeah.
That's fine.
I can help
also,
you out.
At the pet show, it was hilarious. I met Dr. Katrina Warren, who used to work with Dr. Barry Hooper, remember? Yeah.
Yeah.
So, anyway, so he put me on my side and opened up my cheeks. And something came out when he opened up my cheeks. You know how I can't control my
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
And it's got a scent as well.
Rosie, you still there?
I am.
Yes,
I'm waiting.
So I knew what happened straight away. So that's been taken care of and been given some cream.
So how did he react to the scent?
It was an open. No, it was fine. It was only open for like a second. He's like, "Yep, I know what's going on here." Straight away,
He
bang.
had a mask on, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
So what's going on? What's the prognosis?
Oh, there's just a
Itchy
bit
butt.
of irritation. Yeah, so there's a layer of skin missing, but that's fine.
Fucking hell. Jesus. Whereabouts though? Is it the inner donut or
No, really.
physically
Stop
in the
saying donut.
Yeah.
chocolate donut?
So the other thing, and I'm happy to share it with you guys.
Yeah.
I actually yesterday got put on a mental health plan.
No, that makes sense. Yeah.
I went to the doctor and I said, I'm really struggling to enjoy life, like anything in regards to life, and I would like to speak to a psychologist. And
I mean, there's no need to act like that, Rosie. Far out, buddy.
thanks,
You know,
Nicoletta. Shut
Jarrod's
up.
just trying to tell us his life story and, really outpour the emotions.
Patronising little shit.
Just like a mother.
You just fucking laugh at me, Nicoletta, you little fuck.
Oh, my goodness.
So yeah, I said like I struggle to sleep. I don't think I'm very fun to be around with my family. I'm definitely not fun to be around with my family. That's been communicated to me. And I struggle to enjoy elements of work where I find it really challenging to, in my job, is to provide happiness for other people. Yeah. That's my job. So then when I switch off and I don't have to, then I'm like, oh, wow.
My first initial thoughts on this is I can see where, like, the type of thing that you go through. I feel like it's similar to not the ending of it, but the whole Avicii thing where you go and you do your gigs, you have these immense highs when they go really well because you're in front of hundreds of thousands of people at a time, entertaining them. And when you pull that off, the actual entertainment, not what you do in your pants, really well. It's a super duper high. So like when you go back to a hotel room or to your house after that gig, DJs go through it all the time.
It's hard using the comparison to Avicii because whenever I say it out loud, I'm not comparing myself to Avicii, but it's the same feeling.
Yeah, that's right.
Like
And
I have
you-
to. No, you go,
Sorry.
mate.
No. Oh, it's extra hard when I'm so far away.
Pardon?
But when you came
tell me about
back, when you came back from the World Cup, you said that was particularly like the catalyst.
Yeah, it was really challenging because I think being away, I knew nobody there, so I could be whoever I wanted to be, really. And I've got this fear of letting people down and fear of saying no. But then I've got this comfort of being able to say no to people that are closest to me because I know they'll always be there.
Yeah, okay.
So that's a real challenge. But also I've got this horrible problem of not enjoying anything. So I'll give you guys some examples, right? So I stay fit, not for the enjoyment of going a run. I stay fit because I feel I'm looking good at the moment. And as Rosie suggests, I'm looking sexy, right?
Yeah.
And I feel that
What did you
I'm not
say? It literally. What have I suggested? Because the audio literally broke up just as
Yeah,
you
you don't
said the
worry
word.
about it.
nothing,
Okay.
So when Rosie said that aggressively, like that was really confronting.
Super passionate as well.
I was really passionate. I'm like, why are you saying that fully, like pushing against me? And I said, stop.
Wow.
Yeah.
You're like, is that the microphone? No, we've already given them back.
Exactly. And then, like going for a run, I feel is a need. I can't sit down and relax and watch a TV show. I can't. I reckon I've got body image issues too because I can't have a glass of my favourite drink, which is
Mother's milk.
You refuse
I know
to
you go,
eat
mate.
all the delicious free food during World Cup. And I was like,
Yeah, exactly. But
And-
even like I was telling
I
Con
was
about
like,
this,
Andy,
like
your name's Jarrod.
sparkling apple cider, I can't enjoy because I have to go have soda water. But I love that. I can't look at food and go, I want to enjoy that because I'll need to go for a run afterwards. I just don't enjoy anything. And I feel like I'm missing out on heaps of enjoyable moments because I'm so anxious and stressed. So,
Do you think social media's got a part to play in that?
social media has a lot to play with it. I'm finding now with the radio show that I'm on, I will see a text message from someone that is having a crack at me and they're not having too much of a crack at me. I take it really personally and I want to call them. I can't deal with that yet. I can't laugh it off and
You
think.
need some closure to what they're saying. You can't just let it go.
No, I just can't think
But
there's some.
been doing
some,
this for so many years.
Yeah, I know.
You've
But
dealt
this
with,
is,
I mean,
this is real time feedback though, with someone saying, Jarrod, your opinion shit, you're a dick. And I can't mentally go, fuck off. Who the fuck are you? I want to go, why my dick love me? When I'm thinking you're probably some sweaty old fuck living in a basement and I'm your only source of happiness because you can message me. But it's hard. So I said to the doctor, I don't drink to numb pain or anything. I have a glass of wine because I enjoy a glass of wine. No problems there. I don't medicate myself. No problems there. I don't smoke. None of that stuff, but I need to be able to find ways to deal with my headspace because it's very negative. It's not negative to a point where I think really dark thoughts, but I don't enjoy things. So I think actioning it
You know what's hard as well is because of what you do for your job, you don't actually get to see the result of your creativity because it's either live out in the radio. It's not like a product you've made and that people will start buying it and that's the feedback you get.
Yeah.
It's like this weird sort of like there's not an end to it. So you don't get to see those results apart from when they rebook you.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
like that's
and I still play that down because we live in an industry where everybody tells you how good they are. So I fight against that because I know I'm decent at my job, but I'll never say it. I'd never say I'm good at this. I'll always say, no, I'm average. And that's not what I truly believe. But then we know lots of people who will constantly tell us how good they are, Rosie.
Yeah.
And then
that is
that's it.
untrue. I hate self-promotion and that kind of...
But check out Rosie's new podcast.
Check out my new
I suck at
podcast.
it.
I'm Italian and now hungry. That whatever.
I don't like it.
That would be a good podcast, by the way.
Yeah, so I feel like I'm comfortable talking to you guys about this. I've always spoken openly and honestly with you guys about this shit. So I'd love to take a break from social media. Social media hasn't caused much of my stress at the moment, but it's more so just me being really aware and present that I'm struggling in regards to a really negative headspace. It's having a major impact on my family and my interpersonal relationships. Major impact. And I need to address it before it's... There you go, mate.
You got the mental health plan, which means you'll see a psychologist or
yes, so you will
soon.
I'll get 10 sessions with a psychologist and then see what happens from there.
Yeah, right.
I'm sure they'll tell you, you've had a lot going on, Jarrod Walsh. You've moved house, had a baby, went overseas.
Yeah, but I feel sometimes that kind of stuff is a nice out to justify certain behaviours. So we've all got stuff going on. We'll always have stuff going on, but it's allowing, I feel like it's letting people in to actually know the real me and what I'm thinking and trusting them with that instead of being on all the time and wearing that professional mask that I have to wear. And what hurts me the most is that in my business, I talk about this kind of stuff and sometimes I don't live up to my own values.
Do you talk about this, like some small examples of how you're feeling right now in your classes?
Yeah. Yeah.
And how does that go? Does that help you or does that just help them?
It helped. Well, Rosie's probably best to equip. She didn't pay much attention in the workshop. But,
did you do the workshop, Rosie?
I did too.
Yeah. I think it's best. It helps other people definitely, and I can see results of that.
And it's done. I think you do it well. Don't take too many compliments from me, because
I know you go, mate.
You were there to like get everyone's story out, but you like sprinkle your own in. You sprinkle in these honesties that I don't think everybody know about, and they'd be shocked. And you do it well because
I can see
it's not a speech. You're there trying to get the best out of people. So
the scary thing is I can see patterns of my behaviour and how my headspace works. I can see patterns of that similar to what it was like between my father and my mother, and that's the last thing I want to do. So to address that, not just at home, but also I want to enjoy things. Like I hosted an event last week. As soon as I finished, I went home because I don't want to stay up late until midnight watching movies because I'm afraid that I won't get enough sleep to work the next day.
Yep.
Would you shut up, Nicoletta? But then like the next day, I need to like enjoy life.
Yeah.
But I don't. So I need to work out how.
Yeah, it's hard without... I mean, you've got to be a bit of structure now with SEN and stuff like that where you've got a constant... But because your work is so sporadic in timing, it's hard to set a constant structure.
I think
to help with that, to stop thinking, to relax, to family time, all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but hopefully now I'll start being able to relax with my steroids for my donut and...
Yeah. Can I grab some? Good. I'll just have a massive donut, just a real strong donut.
You do have a massive donut. But anyway,
Thanks, mate.
I'm happy to do a bit of light and shade and talking on this podcast because that's what's going on with me. And I saw a hairless cat at the pet show.
Hairless cat? Because
Yeah.
I've seen hairless dogs before. That's weird. So the hairless cat would have just looked like a tall rat.
Yeah, like the one off Austin Powers with Dr. Evil.
Yes.
They're wrinkly.
Was
They're
it
like
pink
little
as well?
wrinkly things. Yeah.
We're talking about the cat
Are you talking about the cat?
or the donut?
I am talking about the cat. Obviously, it's the only thing I've seen.
What do you mean?
Was it just a pet show where it's like a catwalk thing and then they just showed off dogs?
They brought on how to de-sex.
Fucking what?
How to de-sex your dog.
Really?
Yeah.
Did it live on stage?
Bluey was there. Like, it was full on. And there were dogs that looked like their owners. And
How did you get this gig? I'm intrigued.
the guy who runs an event in Adelaide. He's worked in radio previously, but he ran an event in Adelaide called Wellfest. And I think what he wanted was knowing that I could go over there and look at a run sheet once and not have to see him again for the whole event because I knew what I was doing. So I could essentially stage manage and host it.
Was that Wellfest that was in the square, Highmarsh?
That's the one that I
Yeah.
saw you there that 3 people were at. Yep.
Yeah,
The one you kept sending us videos of, the massive crowds.
Thank you. Yes, it was. Yep. So that guy.
Good.
But it was awesome. There were about 16,000 people there in Melbourne.
Wow.
But you know what was fucked? Portaloos. Portaloos are so bad. People left turds in the portaloos and didn't flush.
Because
Dogs
to
were
flush
doing
them,
their
it's like
thing in
that.
there,
Dogs
not
are doing their
flushing.
thing. You're right.
The toilets, the Portaloo toilet flusher, that's like a pumpy
There's
thing,
a
isn't
hand
it?
pump. This one
Yeah.
was a foot pump.
Oh.
Yeah, gross.
Yeah.
So you have to put your foot all over someone's wee.
Yeah, but that's normal anyway.
Yeah, that's the story of the trough, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So anyone else got anything before we wrap up?
I got a little.
Hang on, before we do that, can we talk
Okay.
about something?
Okay.
Also, Bix, we are going to speak with Sam Edmund, who's across all the news with the AFL.
And there's plenty going on in that regard. The tribunal, of course, again, a talking point. Dissent is a talking point also. And yes, I just don't know where that's going to land at the minute.
You look, it just looks delicious, doesn't he? All right, listen to SENSA with myself.
It was a great video, but there was breathing over the top of it. And as you can hear there, that wasn't one of us. That was in the video on Twitter.
So this is from your breakfast show. We need to give context there.
Studio looks great. You both looked incredible. The content was awesome, was spot on. You know you. It's exactly what was needed for that particular piece of content going out on Twitter promoting the show. But there was breathing all over it. And he sounded like he was ready to... Oh, no, I don't want to say anything bad. Eat? I don't know. Like, he's just hungry.
Sounded
It's a hungry
hungry.
breath.
Maybe he just
Darth
went for a
Vader was in
run.
the studio.
Yeah, did you guys realise that what was going on? Or was that a post-production thing that you sort of looked at?
I realise it onto the daily, but I don't know how to address it.
Fair call.
Oh,
Well,
I feel like
you have
this
now.
might be the perfect way. But the weird thing was, Andy picked up on this video and you sent this video to our group chat. And on that same day, without even knowing you'd done that, I had also recorded some breathing.
Cue intro.
Whose breathing is that?
Okay.
What is that? Is that me?
Well,
No, that was just off the internet.
so they say that when you have a baby that you lose sleep and that you assume it's because they're crying. But this baby doesn't cry so much. She's pretty okay so far.
She's 2 days old, mate. Give it time.
I know, it's coming. Everyone's telling me it's coming. She's 4 weeks
Who
old.
told you
anyway,
that? Christopher.
Anyway, so the other night I was trying to go to sleep because I knew I had 3 hours, before she wakes up and demands food again. But I had 3 different beings just breathing down my frigging neck, right? So I had baby, husband, and the dog who was in between me and my
Is the dog
husband.
still around? Because the dog will transition out soon.
No, he was on the bed.
Okay.
So I had
For
3
now.
people breathing, and I thought I'd play a game with you guys where you can guess who's breathing. So I'll play you the 3 beings breathing, and I want you to guess who's who.
Okay, I love this game. Great idea.
All right, A, B, C. So A, play. All right. No, wait, and then I'll give you B. I'll play them all.
That's sexual, that one, isn't it?
Yeah. This is a great game.
I may have got too close.
You've done so
And
good,
C.
Rosie. Yeah. Where's the exhale?
That sounds like a lot of hair. I reckon that one's Chris.
Yeah. I know my order.
Yeah, I know my
You
order
go.
too.
You go first with your order, then I'll go. Then you tell us if you're right.
All right, I'm going to go A, Nicoletta.
Yeah.
B,
That's the baby.
Christopher Letta. And C, the flog that sleeps. I mean, the dog that sleeps on your bed. Linguini, the
dog,
pasta.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going A,
I can read you from here.
the dog. No, I'm going A, Nicoletta, B, Linguini, C, Christopher. I know
right,
Christopher's
guys.
breathing.
Especially that low and slow.
Well, he wasn't breathing when I met him, if you know what I mean. Hey, drink this.
Okay.
Don't worry about
One
it.
of you is absolutely correct,
Of course we are.
which means A, you do know the sound of a sleeping baby. That was Nicoletta.
Thank you.
Ding. Don't you have a
Ding.
ding? Where's your little ding?
Yeah, no, I've got a bet on the.
Wait, I've got a ding. Hold on, I've got a ding. Wait, here it is. Here it is.
Oh, I don't believe you.
I mean, correct.
And B, making Jarrod Walsh right, was the dog.
What the
you do
heck,
know
man?
Christopher breathing, which is so strange. Watch out next time. I'm sure we can play this game again.
Who's
When we
jizzing?
play Who's Breathing?
I like Jared's idea. Means we can all sleep easy that night.
What was Jared's idea?
Doesn't matter.
Who's jizzing?
Damn it.
Yeah.
I have to hear all these things when I listen back.
Can you imagine? It's like, everyone, you're correct. And then we make some money off OnlyFans.
Oh, God. This has been great.
It really has.
So we don't know where Matt is, to be honest, because we all text in saying it's midday, didn't we? Do we agree it was midday?
Yeah. I sent you a text yesterday.
Is he outside? Has anyone checked?
I don't know. My phone's the camera. I can't tell.
Yeah, I'm going to go get a drink because Andy drank mine. Hey, thanks for being supportive, guys. Love you. And Connolina, we love you.
We love you. All right.
Bye.
So,
Bye.
Listening to Best Teammates. Follow us on socials and make sure you subscribe.